Okay. I hope I'm in focus. Welcome back to my channel. The AVE video got, pretty decent amount of views considering, and I got quite a bit of subscribers from it, so hi everybody. I've been feeling so, it's not unmotivated, just unsure of where to go. I'm the type of person that overthinks, and I don't know if I'm suffering from something akin to analysis paralysis, but my mood has been down. But there was a video that was supposed to go up. It was supposed to go up on Tuesday, and then it was supposed to go up on Thursday, neither of which happened. I happened last weekend to find the best movie in the world. It's not hyperbole. I truly believe it's the best movie in the world. However, when I went back to look at the footage, I discovered that this camera picks up on everything, and I looked like a frying pan. I looked like an oil slick, and it's so awful. And it was so bad that I cannot put this up on the internet until I figure out how to fix shine and everything in Premiere Pro. The video is not going to see the light of day. I'm not going to be on the internet like that. No. Well, I hope. That's thunder. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with the video that I was going to post about the movie. Ideally, honestly, I just want to live stream it and have people watch it with me. I want everybody's first time experiencing that movie to be with me. I want live reactions. The movie's great, but anyway, this video, I wanted to talk about insecurity and social media. I know this isn't a groundbreaking topic, but I've noticed a resurgence of videos about Facetune, or videos with titles like "This is why you'll never have the perfect body," or "This is why you'll never look like these people," and whatnot. And it's basically people just talking about the filters and Facetune that people use. I've never used Facetune or edited my photos and posted them. Now, I'm not saying I never use filters or anything. I use filters all the time, but I've never posted a digitally altered photo of my face. And I want to talk about why that is. I'm going to start with insecurity and how I've dealt with it. I've been very insecure since I was a child. I'm much better than I was, and that was with a lot of strife, a lot of difficulties. Took a lot of growing. I'm still not where I want to be ideally, but as a person, I'm a lot more comfortable than I used to be. I still have a ways to go, but putting myself out here on camera just for people to see and judge, I would have never done that when I was younger. She couldn't even fathom it. But I'm doing that now, so clearly growth. I remembered I've always, as soon as I gained a version of self, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say when you're young, there's a point where you start thinking about yourself and how you fit in relation to the world. Before then, maybe around 6 for me. Before then, you don't really think about yourself too much. You're just kind of exploring your surroundings and stuff. But I've always been really insecure, and around late middle school, high school, social media started picking up, technology advanced more. I'm not very old, but I'm just saying, in middle school I had a flip phone. Apps and stuff weren't the way they were now, but late middle school, early high school, these apps started coming out where you could digitally alter your face and everything. I was on that wave too. Not posting selfies as much because, like I said, I've never really had an Instagram presence or Snapchat. Even within my group of friends, I've just never really been on social media like that because I didn't like the way I looked. And so I would try out these apps and I would take a picture and I would see all these features, and day after day they got more invasive. Is that the word I want to use? More elaborate. The you know, you could pull the width of your nose in, or you could make your eyes bigger, or, you know, you could take away the acne and whatnot. And smoothing and stuff, I never felt a certain way about, but when I would go and digitally alter a photo of me to pull in my nose, or like make the nose bridge higher, or maybe thin out my face, or do something with my cheekbones, maybe it was the bone altering, I don't know. When I would see that picture and prefer it, it would bother me, because deep down it felt like I was lying to myself, because that person wasn't me. And I knew, I think even at a very young age, that if I were to post that and get compliments off of that, it would only, that seed would only get fed, like the insecurity, because I would know that I would never look like that, because that's not my face. And also always kind of found it weird, not judging anybody that does these things, like I get it, like Photoshop and whatnot, they're normal, you know, even in the industry with modeling and whatnot. I know society has made gains toward, you know, more natural things, like how Aerie does their whole untouched, like you'll see cellulite on models and stuff, but Photoshop and just making things look nicer, you know, in post is normal, whether it's, you know, smoothing out features or lighting and stuff. Some of it is problematic, like, you know, changing of skin tones and stuff, but I'm not judging people that do these things. It's more that it's undeniable that these apps and stuff are having an effect on people and our self-image. I don't think insecurity is anything rare. Most people are insecure. I don't think there's many people out there that are 100% okay with themselves. You know, we always have room to grow, but when it comes to your face, especially little girls, and what we feel like we should look like based off of what society standards are, these apps aren't helping. You know, like there was a part of me as a young child that wanted to post this idealized version of myself that I had edited and that I preferred to Instagram and get the compliments and validation, but I knew it would only further me, like put me further back in my journey to actually liking my face, because that's what I wanted ultimately. I remember I used to look up clinics in Korea, because I said as soon as I got old enough and got the money, I was gonna, you know, change my nose and maybe some other stuff. But I threw that idea out the window too. Like I said, if you do plastic surgery, you have insecurities, you have the money, you can fix them. Ultimately, you're fine with yourself. You're at a mental, then it's fine. I'm not saying plastic surgery is wrong or anything, but I just knew that it wasn't for me and that I couldn't do it, because I want to love myself as I am with the features that I have now, which is really hard when you've never found the beauty in them. It takes work. It takes work, but I just want, whether you're a little girl or my age or older than me and you feel insecure, know that it is okay to want to change some things, you know, about yourself. People have their reasons. There can be plenty of reasons. It could be medical reasons. It could also just be purely cosmetic. But most times, I just want you to know that it's deeper than that, which is why they tell you before you go into plastic surgery. Well, actually, they don't tell you this, but people say, you know, you might fix one thing, but if you're still unhappy with yourself as a person, you're gonna keep finding flaws in yourself. So I want you to know that a lot of times there's a lot of work that needs to be done deeper inside of you. And even if you look at yourself now and don't see the beauty in your features, or even just yourself as a person, your personality, there is beauty to be found there. You are beautiful. And I know you might hear these words and not believe them. I didn't. But it just takes work. It's not easy. There's a lot of work that you have to do to get to the point where you can start to see the beauty, but you don't need to change yourself. Sorry, my camera stopped. But the point is that you don't need to change yourself. If you do the work and you start to unlearn a lot of the things that maybe society has taught you, or things that you've lied to yourself about all of your life, you will start to come into yourself, and you will learn that a lot of things you're insecure about, there was no reason, you know. You are beautiful is basically what I wanted to get to. You can get to a point. And like I said, I have a lot of work to do. Please do not look up to me as the goal for self-esteem, because I have a lot of work to do. Like I said, I'm not entirely where I want to be self-confidence wise, but I'm way better than I was, and I no longer am that teenage me that wants to drastically change parts of myself, you know? Some days I feel awful and ugly and not happy, but those days are few and far between. Saying that out loud, I'm kind of just realizing it. I've come really far. But yeah, I just, you know, my movie video didn't work out. And this was something that came to my mind a while ago. I wasn't sure how I was going to go about the topic. I think I wrote some stuff down. I did not follow it. I just kind of spoke from the heart. And even with just putting myself out there, I figured that if I could help just one person, little girl, little boy, anybody, then it would be worth it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Test video. I can't possibly be in focus.